Hi, I'm Andrew Petrakos. I'm a general surgeon at Windsor Regional Hospital Met Campus, but I'm also the medical advisor for the e-VOLVE project at Windsor Regional Hospital. Today I'd just like to show you some of the features that are available with the new Cerner Millennium system, and today's will concentrate on a very high-level review of Dragon Medical One. This is not meant to be your training. This is simply meant to introduce you to the system. We've already had several introductory sessions that were presented to the professional staff. I'd like to take the time now to introduce you to Cerner Power Chart. We'll be working from the workflow area, and there are three distinct portions to this workflow area. There is the inpatient workflow. The center part includes all the previous data that's been recorded in the chart, and finally, where you're going to be doing your dictation under subjective history of present illness, and you'll see as we go along, there are various areas that you can dictate into. There will be two ways that you can dictate directly into the chart. There is the Dragon mic that will be available on each of the workstations that you'll have available to yourself, either on portable workstations or on workstation based at desks. As well, there will be an app available on your phone that you'll download either from Apple Play or Google Play to directly connect you into PowerChart, into the patient that you have open. So let's get started. I'd like to demonstrate dictation of a paragraph under history of present illness. You'll note in the top right-hand corner the red microphone will turn green when I start to dictate, and the red button on the dictaphone is pressed down. To use the microphone, you'll also have to hold down the button while you're dictating. Release it when you're done dictating. This 48-year-old male suffered a 30-foot fall off of his roof while cleaning the eavesdrops, period. His wife noticed immediately that he was disoriented and had clear fluid coming out of his left ear. Scratch that. Out of his right ear, period. She was concerned and called the ambulance, period. Patient was brought to the nearest neurosurgical center, period. While in the ambulance, scratch that, scratch that. In the ambulance, he was noted to have severe nausea and vomiting, period. Vital signs became unstable, blood pressure dropping to 80/50, pulse 120, irregularly irregular, period. New paragraph. After arriving at the emergency department, he became more hypotensive, blood pressure 60/40, pulse 130 and irregularly irregular, period. New paragraph. Patient stabilized with IV fluid and was brought to the CAT scan for further investigation, period. As you could tell during this dictation, it was as you usually would dictate an operative note or using a transcriptionist service. You'd use periods, commas, question marks where appropriate. You'd say period, comma, question mark, as mentioned, where appropriate. You'd say new paragraph, and you'd flip to a new paragraph. If you make a mistake, you can simply say scratch that, all while holding down the red button and noticing that the microphone is green in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, or wherever you decide to put that, where it's most convenient for you to see while you're dictating. It's important that you review your dictations after completion prior to saving them. You no longer have transcriptionists going through your dictations to correct sentences or phrases, put in the appropriate punctuation. This will be up to you now to make sure that your dictations are complete and reflect what you want to say in the most complete fashion as possible. Once you're done your dictation, and this is only a partial dictation, you'd move down to the Save button right here, and you'd save your dictation. As I mentioned, this is just a partial dictation, but for the purpose of the demonstration, this particular portion of the dictation is now saved. You'd subsequently go down to Review of Systems, and with this particular system in the form that it's in at the moment, you can make your own templates reflecting review of systems particular to your subspecialty. You can do this at the Favorites Fair, where you have the opportunity to produce your own review of systems or any other template you wish. You'll be aided with this by a team of professionals that will help you put this into your system to make your dictations as simple and easy for you as possible. We'll leave review of systems for now, and we'll go down to objective physical exam, and simply you'll click into the box or indicate on your Dragon mic that you're ready to go to objective physical exam, and once again start your dictation. On physical exam, this young male was disoriented, confused, and combative, period. Vital signs were unstable, period. He had raccoon eyes, stiff neck, and clear fluid coming from his left ear, period. New paragraph. Chest was clear to auscultation. Cardiovascular exam revealed normal heart sounds, but an irregular rhythm, period. Abdominal exam was unremarkable, period. When you've completed your objective physical exam, you simply scroll down once again to the Save button, and your dictation is saved. In terms of your assessment and plan, it follows a similar pattern. You can go from diagnoses made and comorbidities in the assessment and plan, and do your assessment and plan on each of these, and I'll do minor head injury. This appears to be a major head injury, period. Plan for this problem is urgent CT scan with contrast, period. You go on to the next problem. This particular problem will be managed with intravenous fluid, IV 5% dextrose, 0.45 saline at 150 cc's per hour, period. And similarly, you can go down the rest of the diagnoses and fill in the plan of management. Finally, when you're done your note, you'll be able to go down to the bottom and say Save. This particular portion will be saved, and if you come over to the left part of the screen, you'll go down your inpatient workflow to the bottom where it says Create Note, and since this will be a consult note, you'll click Consult Note, and the system will produce your consult note as you've dictated it, with the parts of the chief complaint, reason for consultation, history of present illness filled out on the left, and all the other information that's been pulled into the chart that has been previously put in the chart by other providers and nursing staff. When you're satisfied with this note, you'll simply click Sign and Submit, and your note will be complete. Prior to signing and submitting your document, you can go back into the document using Dragon Mic and redictate, make edits, and add any additional information that you may have thought of prior, as I said, to doing the final sign and submit. Once sign and submit is completed, though, you'll have to use an addendum to alter this particular note or add to this note. I appreciate your attention for this initial demonstration of a Dragon microphone and Dragon dictation. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact me or any of the site leads for further information. We're looking forward to your training and giving you more information on the entire system in the very near future. Thank you.